Bless you. I'll probably call you later. All right, cool. I'm about to go to church anyway and get off of this live.
So there is a Baltimore native that you have there. She goes by the name of Chrisean Rock online, but her government is Chrisean Malone. And she is currently in the Baltimore area, and she's going to be doing her first, it's like a boxing match but professionally, against a female opponent there. And nationally right now, all over, I would say more so social media, her child, Chrisean Jr., that is also a Baltimore native, has been neglected constantly online.
You're taking things first. All right, so look, I got my checks or whatever. This is all Junior did though. But the one that I really care most is the Social Security. The one that came from Social Security.
So Chrisean is about to lose custody of her child, and apparently it's all because of Blueface. Turns out he called CPS on her after Junior had to be rushed in for emergency surgery. Apparently, Chrisean fed him spoiled food, which landed Junior in the hospital. And honestly, that doesn't come as a shock, because for the longest time, Chrisean has been called out for how she treats her son. Even Blueface spoke up multiple times. But seeing Junior in the hospital proved to be the breaking point. It all started when Chrisean was doing a live stream with her son, Chrisean Jr., the usual vibes, except that Junior was coughing uncontrollably in the background. And no, this wasn't just a seasonal cough. Junior sounded like his lungs were completely drowning in water.
See, he just coughed it all up. Good boy. Good boy. See, this medicine, it clears his thing. Like he's still coughing it up. Like a big boy though. Oh, like you got a mucus suction? Yes, I do.
You didn't even let me take you out to dinner. Hold on.
Now, most moms would have been seriously worried, but Chrisean, she didn't seem to care. Instead, she just kept her live stream going like nothing was wrong. And when fans started calling her out in the comments, she immediately went on the defensive, telling the chat to just relax.
Pray for his little cold to go away. What y'all want to see the medicine he take? No, none of your business. You feel me? Like y'all just overly doing too much on this live. Everybody that keep talking about the baby, he is fine. I already took him. Already got medicine. I take him back tomorrow. But they said it's normal because the flu shot, like, you know how you get, with some things.
But Junior's cough was telling a completely different story. He was clearly struggling to breathe, and Cyan was just hoping a flu shot would handle it. The worst part? It's not like Chrisean doesn't know when it's serious enough to see a doctor. There was that one time she accidentally ate a decorative rose, and she didn't waste a second rushing herself to the ER.
Sorry, I had a sinus infection, which created this big old problem for my asthma. Like, lungs inflamed. I could barely walk to the bathroom. I just need treatment for my lungs, so that's why I'm in here taking albuterol. I had to stay.
So the only person not getting proper medical care here is Chrisean Jr., and honestly, that's not shocking, because Chrisean has never been great at looking after him. The woman was literally using her son as a tissue to wipe her nose. In another video, she was tossing him around like a rag doll, which fans called out as insanely careless. All of this should have set off major alarms, because Chrisean is clearly putting her son in danger, and that's exactly why Sean Davey stepped in and reported her to the authorities.
There is a Baltimore native that you have there. She goes by the name of Chrisean Rock online, but her government is Chrisean Malone. And she is currently in the Baltimore area, and she's going to be doing her first, it's like a boxing match but professionally, against a female opponent there. And nationally right now, all over, I would say more so social media, her child, Chrisean Jr., that is also a Baltimore native, has been neglected constantly on.
As for Blueface, aka Junior's dad, he's been speaking up for his son too, calling out Christian's behavior. During a recent interview, he made it clear he doesn't approve of how she's parenting. He even told her it would be better if he kept Junior out of the public eye.
Hard as a father to not know what's going on with the baby, because the baby is like, Chrisean is not the most stable person, and you're not around to kind of, kind of make sure the kid's in the best care. There was a lot of viral moments where she was on stream or left the kid outside, and
best I could do is insist and advise. So my best advice was for Chrisean was, hey, I don't think you should keep putting the baby out.
To be fair, Blueface has been raising the alarm about Christian's parenting since the moment Junior was born. A couple of years ago, he even tweeted, "I had a baby with a baby. SMH. It's my fault that Frere can't cap. I tried to get that, but she prayed for this stuff. And I don't care about Christian's feelings. My son is hurting every day, and she's acting like it's not a problem." He also added, "You had a baby on live, but you're mad about the truth being live." Clearly, he blames Christian for his son's medical issues, and honestly, he's not wrong. See, Junior's medical records leaked a while back. One TikToker actually read through the documents and confirmed that Blueface was right all along. Christian is not fit to be a parent. In fact, she may have seriously endangered her kid.
Like we all assumed, he does suffer from fetal alcohol syndrome. He does suffer from neonatal abstinence syndrome, which basically is drug withdrawal. And from the records, they're saying that it was cocaine. He does also suffer from spasticity, which would explain why he's almost 2 and cannot walk or barely move. If y'all notice, Chrisean always has him either in a stroller or carrying him. It's basically a neurological condition that causes abnormal muscle stiffness or tightness and makes moving pretty hard. But mind y'all, he's a baby. Yeah, times 10. He also suffers from seizure disorder. Another big one was CVI, which is cortical visual impairment. And that is basically when a portion of the brain has been damaged, therefore leading to it's basically going to affect how he interprets visual.
And honestly, that tracks, because fans have been suspecting this for a while. Like that video Christian posted of her son crying uncontrollably. It was the first major red flag. Viewers felt like it wasn't the cry of a typical baby. In fact, some experts even concluded that Junior sounded like someone with Cri-du-Chat syndrome.
What?
For those who don't know, Cri-du-Chat syndrome is a rare genetic disorder caused by a partial deletion on the short arm of chromosome 5. The name, meaning cat cry in French, comes from the distinctive high-pitched cry of children affected by it. On top of that, some fans believe Junior may also be visually impaired, which matches the leaked medical reports. One person uploaded a video with the caption, "Still lying on his back and pulling Christian's face for kisses because he is visually impaired." When is Christian gonna actually try to get this boy help? He has no motor skills, is still acting like a 5-month-old, and time is running out. Some medical experts also noticed that Junior shows all the classic signs of fetal alcohol syndrome, like a small head, small eye openings, a low nasal bridge, flat mid-face, smooth cupid's bow, and a thin upper lip. And here's where it gets even crazier. People are actually using Junior as an example to teach students about fetal alcohol syndrome in class, which was mentioned in the report as well. Now, the reality is, these aren't things that normal medicine can fix. These are real, serious medical problems that need proper treatment.
is that with all of the things listed, he's supposed to be in palliative care. For y'all that don't know, that is basically care that is supposed to like help prolong his life and make it a more stable, durable life. Without that, things are not going to go well. So when people are telling Chrisean that she needs to get her
The worst part is that Junior's health problems came because Chrisean chose to keep partying while she was pregnant. One fan even pointed out that Junior looks like Katie Price's son. And guess what? Katie was also using substances while pregnant. But for some reason, Chrisean refuses to get Junior the help he desperately needs. That's why even Blueface's mother, Carissa, threatened to call CPS on her. Thankfully, Carissa and Blueface might not have to deal with Chrisean much longer. According to sources close to the family, Junior ended up in the hospital after Chrisean fed him spoiled food. For Blueface, that was the breaking point. He immediately called CPS, who took Chrisean into custody. Right now, the authorities are investigating, but there's a high chance Chrisean could lose custody of her child. The only question is, will Junior finally get the help he needs, and will Blueface step up to be the parent he's supposed to be?